freshen up on your footbacks. You never know what's coming, baby.
Big news for any cat gender individuals out there. Now is a great time for you. You officially have an opportunity to use a litter box at all concerts inside of the continental United States and worldwide. Guys, you're being saved, you're being respected, and I respect your pronouns.
You guys spoke, and I listened. I'm making all the bathrooms at my concerts not only gender neutral, but species neutral. I will be providing litter boxes in the bathrooms for all animal identifying concert goers on my tour. Now that's inclusivity in action.
What amazing progress we have made. Guys, gals, and non-binary pals, we're making leaps and strides in the name of progress. Round of applause, please. Round of applause for all my non-binary pals. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
I'm very in tune with my past and my past lives, and my last life just so happened to be a very infamous one.
All right, guys, so I think we're all in agreement that genuine homophobia is bad. Okay, actually, knowing the internet, we're probably not all in agreement, but whatever. You know what? I, Tom Dark, Turkey Tom IRL, even, I am proclaiming myself to be pro-gay rights. Amazing, I know. I respect the right for a man to insert himself into another man while playing Fortnite and hitting the gritty. We're united on this front. But I have to say, things are getting crazier out there. I feel as though we've entered a new phase of acceptance where anything is permissible, including, unfortunately, sending hormones to children in the case of Keffels.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
But I've been seeing some crazy lately, and I just wanted to share it with all of you.
Crazy hamburger! Crazy hamburger!
Hardcore singer accused of dosing bandmate with estrogen in an attempt to steal his fiancée. Yeah, of course it was a hardcore band. I mean, how can it be literally any other genre of music? It couldn't. Although maybe hyperpop would also not be super surprising.
Hey, you little piss baby.
So the singer of this band is named Diego, this nice looking fella with the septum piercing right here, and the band posted a statement to their Instagram, which is very detailed and describes just what allegedly went down. We have decided to part ways with our vocalist, Diego, due to admission of very disturbing and concerning behavior towards one of our band members and their partner. He has admitted to being obsessed with said partner and has been attempting to sabotage their relationship by cutting pre-workout he frequently gifts from his job with high amounts of estrogen in them. He has been attempting to force a transition onto him for the last 5 months in the hopes that would give him the opportunity to swoop in once he looked stronger and more manly in comparison. Stupid caveman mindset that makes no sense. Ooga booga. This tampering has caused confusion and thousands of dollars in medical bills the past months trying to figure out what's wrong. We would not know any of this unless Diego had gotten way too intoxicated and ousted himself and then stated an admission to all of this via text. There are many more disgusting details that have been left out for the sake of privacy and general censorship. Imagine you're weightlifting consistently, trying to get big, okay? Watching Sam Sulek videos every morning to make sure you're taking in positive lifter vibes only. But as time goes on, you notice your chest progress is looking more like growing giant nipples instead of getting jacked. I mean, that is progress in a way, but not what you expected, certainly. And the way they found out, apparently, is one day Diego was drunk and he just spilled the beans to them over text message. This is an insane person. This is a fucking crazy person. Holy shit. As for Diego's response, it cannot be further from the truth on the supplement side of things. The only sealed products he would provide were proteins, but the other products were always unsealed because they were tossed at his job if they couldn't sell it, hence why it was free. He also has easy access to steroids and hormones because of his gym practices. I'm going to be seeing an endocrinologist over the next few months to track my hormonal fluctuations to see if my estrogen levels are extremely heightened and go back to normal over time. I have had physical changes from the hormones besides stomach ulcers, weight loss, and muscle fatigue that I will not get into, as well as notable mental changes. I will also be getting the last batch of free workout he gave me tested for estrogen. I have about 2 to 3 full cups left of it. He will not pass off what he admitted to as a joke or confusion, even in a state of drunkenness. What he did is disgusting and has had an immense negative effect on my life. So you're telling me that this guy didn't feel secure in his masculinity. Well, I, for one, am totally shocked and appalled. I just can't believe it. It's mind-boggling. I cannot believe the guy with purple fucking hair didn't feel like he had enough test. All jokes aside, obviously, this is a super evil thing to do. If you want to take estrogen of your own free will, I mean, hey, you do you. But to force someone else to take it without their knowledge, and also to do this as a means of turning them into a girl so you look more manly by comparison is truly, it's just something I haven't heard before. It's not something you hear every day. This guy must have called Giggly lovely Goon Clown and Reiko at the same time to get some advice. My ultimate fantasy is kidnapping a cute boy and locking him up in my basement. I will let him consume nothing but Soylent, estrogen, and milk mixed with my semen. Definitely a unique grind set, not one you see every day, but to each their own, you know? Just let people enjoy things, am I right? Apparently there was also this separate lawsuit, completely unrelated, where this kid had a behavioral disorder. He wouldn't stop acting up, basically, right? He's a bit of a rabble-rouser. He's a bit rambunctious. He's getting in trouble at the time. He's not turning in his geometry homework. And so his parents sent him to juvie. And then at juvie, they were like, this boy, he just can't calm down. Let's give him some estrogen real quick. After taking approximately 13 daily doses of the hormone, the teen was diagnosed with gynecomastia, defined as the enlargement or swelling of breast tissue in males whose estrogen level is too high, medical records show. Anyone who does this shouldn't be allowed to walk out on the street, okay? They should be in prison for 1 day, and 1 year, and 5 years. A long time. I don't know, just a long time. I mean, this is the same thing to me as like giving someone a Percocet against their will. And I'm Percocet Thomas, so I would know all about that.
Instead of the Turkey Thomas, the type of guy comments, can we get Percocet Thomas is the type of guy comment? Or no? Or no?
Perky Tom. Perky Tom.
Perky 30 Tom. No.
Hey man, you dropped something. Hey bro. Hey look man.
Hey man, look, you dropped something! Man,
Yo little boy.
excuse me, but I identify as a woman.
Yo calm down. How am I supposed to know?
All right, asshat. Put your hands up, my man.
Man? I identify as a horse.
Ah, crap.
Everyone freeze! You in for it now, bro?
Bro? I identify as a chair.
You mind if I take a seat?
All of you are under arrest. Arrest? We identify as not guilty. Ah, shit.
This video was brought to you by G Fuel, the world's leading energy drink brand. They sell these little tubs of powder that you can mix with water and then just get going. It's that easy. It's got an amazing taste. It's clean, caffeinated energy that will keep you laser focused while watching skibbity toilet videos all day. And there are 40 servings of this stuff in every single tub, so it's a lot of bang for your buck. And right now for March, it's G Fuel Madness, where you can buy one tub and get another one absolutely free. They just sent me this Naruto Sage Mode G Fuel, which is excellent. And I've also got my personal favorite here, Blue Ice, which is just a great flavor. Mixes with water really well, and like once again, like it tastes great. And the best part about it is there's no crash or jitters after I drink it. Don't be a loser. Buy G Fuel today with my link in the description below and in the top comment, so you can get the best powdered energy on the market, and so they keep giving me money. I like that a lot. Thanks for watching. Back to the video. One of the funniest people I've ever seen on TikTok is this individual named Fuzz99. They are an LGBT TikTok creator, and they've been posting videos for a long time where they just kind of talk about their identity and I guess talk about being gay or whatever.
Why do I call myself gay if my pronouns are he, they, and I'm dating a girl? Well,
And it wasn't long before Fuzz became the subject of a lot of different commentary videos making fun of them.
Minecraft said gay rights! Yeah! Minecraft tweeted out last night that they are proud to support and uplift the LGBTQIA+ community. And that they have released over 40+ free creator character pride options. And y'all need to look at these images right now. I have never seen so many pride flags all together in one place like this before. Like, this is beautiful and so freaking inclusive. Like, I am literally so shook and moved at the same time. Like, Minecraft rules forever and always. I love you, Minecraft, and I can't wait to give my character a little gay cape.
Minecraft said gay rights. Oh my god! I'm so happy. I can't get over this. Oh my god. The massive multi-million-dollar company supports gay people. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god, I'm excited. And I think people's problem with them has way less to do with them being queer or whatever, and more to do with their personality being pretty insane. I hate to break it to you, Fuzz, but every day, and I do mean every single day, every company is trying to appeal to a Western audience. They're trying to make a pro-gay statement. They feel like they have to. As a company, they don't actually care. They just want to make the most money possible, and they know that if they sell the gay skin, you will probably buy it and wear it all the time and be like, oh my god, Minecraft is so progressive. But in reality, Minecraft is not inherently pro-gay company. Not to say they're anti-gay, but if it was popular to be anti-LGBT, they would be, because that's what every company does. That being said, you're probably a fake gamer anyway. Truly pathetic.
Finally opening up and rating all the items I got over 2 weeks ago for my first ever Pride Parade. I have not opened this bag. I have no idea what's in it. Alright, first we have my first ever trans flag. 100 out of 100. Alright, we got more gay flags, slay, and a squishy butt. Some lady was trying to get rid of shopping bags, give me a bunch, so 5 out of 10. We got a rainbow fan and a mirror that says be visible, 7 out of 10. We got some weird sunblock, so it smells like a weird kind of chapstick, 3 out of 10. Literally so many stickers and pins. I love sticker and pins, so 100 out of 100 here. I'm sorry, but this just feels wrong. Putting your company name over a pride flag, negative a billion. These exact sunglasses, a million out of a 10. These ones are lame, 2 out of 10. Nah, I like the orange, 8 out of 10. The rest is just empty alcohol bottles and these really cool beads, 10 out of 10.
Why are you so happy to be alive? What happened to you? Where can I obtain whatever you are on? Actually, I take that back. I have a feeling I already know what you're on, and I don't think that would go very well for me.
I'm sorry, but this just feels wrong. Putting your company name over a pride flag, negative a billion.
Wait until they realize that a lot of the pride movement is a thinly veiled cash grab by giant companies to target a small but lucrative demographic of people that will buy anything with a rainbow flag on it. You are being played like a fiddle, my friend. So they made this video about how it's wrong to support companies like Chick-fil-A or the Harry Potter game because the money goes directly to anti-trans legislation. You may be wondering what this is about. Well, as it turns out, the taskforce.org, the National LGBTQ Task Force, actually, has made an interesting article all about it with all the information you could need. The Chick-fil-A controversy stemmed from the millions of dollars the fast food chain donated to anti-LGBTQ hate groups over the years. Dan Cathy, the president of Chick-fil-A, has also made hostile remarks against marriage equality. Well, you know what? Look, I'll be the first one to say that I like Chick-fil-A, and even if they did donate to those groups to this day, I probably would not care because I just want to eat my chicken sandwich and that's it. I don't have time to seek out the alternative, undoubtedly worst tasting pro-gay chicken sandwich. It's just too good, okay? And I think that's the page that pretty much the average person is on as well, because it's too much of a pain in the ass to hyperanalyze every single product you buy, because somewhere along the line there's a chance that every product could have been involved in some kind of, dubious activity. But I really like Chick-fil-A. The average person likes Chick-fil-A. They're like the best fast food chicken sandwich in the continental United States. I'm sure some people are going to be like, but Popeyes is good. Popeyes is fucking shit, okay? Don't even talk to me about Popeyes. I don't want to hear it. Chick-fil-A is actually genuinely goated.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
And frankly, the average person who is working class doesn't have time to worry about this. They don't. They are trying to worry about paying their bills. But I wanted to fact check this a bit and see if this was even true. So I managed to find an article by USA Today where they fact checked this for me. Thanks, guys. The claim here is that the business donated $1.8 million to hate groups. The claim was posted on June 14th and said the company just donated another $1.8 million, implying that the donation was recent. The creator of the original viral post could not be reached for comment, but the claim appears to be based on this 2019 blog post titled, "After Promising Not To, Chick-fil-A donates another $1.8 million to anti-LGBTQ hate groups." More, Chick-fil-A is changing its charitable donations following LGBTQ supporters' criticism. Tax documents from 2018 show that Chick-fil-A made 2 donations of $825,000 to the FCA and 1 donation of $115,000 to the Salvation Army, totaling the $1.8 million in question. The post claims the donations were made after the company promised to stop donating to anti-LGBTQ hate groups, which it never explicitly did. Additionally, tax records show the donations had been made in 2018 before the company made the change. So this seems to be a bit of a myth that's been busted, okay? Myth busted. Oh no, you're wrong. You got owned, okay? Fact checked by true American patriots at USA Today. Literally have USA in the title. Oh my god. We're in control. But even if that were true, even if they donated that recently, I know that $2 million seems like a lot of money. It is, relative to the average person. Relative to Chick-fil-A, it is just not. Their annual revenue is $11.3 billion. So a small fraction of their money went to this cause at some point in time. A very small fraction. And if you want to go even deeper, like I think this whole thing where people pocket watch others and try to make sure their money is going to a good cause is kind of dumb anyway. Your computers and iPhones are made by child slaves. Your tax money is going to buy Israeli bunker busters right now, and I bet this person loves that. There's no point in micromanaging where your money goes when you buy a sandwich. If you want to support the causes you care about, you'd be better off voting and making a bunch of money on your own so you can donate it in affirmation of causes you like, instead of telling people not to play Hogwarts Legacy, which, once again, is a game that funds hundreds and hundreds of people who are not J.K. Rowling, and even if all of that money did go to her, it wouldn't matter because she's already in the top 9 wealthiest authors in the world. She is extremely rich. Why even waste your breath? Well, it's tough to tell why Fuzz and others like them make videos like this and make points like this. It could be completely performative. It could be genuine ignorance and stupidity, but whatever it is, it's led them to be made fun of endlessly in the comment section of this video by people who are saying things like, I just bought the new game and played it while eating Chick-fil-A just for you. Do you just sit around and think of things to be offended about? The answer to that question is yes. It's literally their job to do so, honestly, so yes. Well, as it turns out, Fuzz had another job until recently as a high school substitute teacher, which they were actually fired from. So they made a video on their YouTube channel to address what happened, and a lot of people have been responding to this being like, well, maybe you deserve to be, fired from your job. Maybe you deserve to have your job taken away from you. I don't know that that's the case, but we're gonna find out through this video right now.
For us to start, we have to go back a whole year ago to when I was being targeted by hateful extremist groups and really blew up online. Particularly by that one cis lady who was accused of inciting bomb threats against schools, libraries, and hospitals, and who also just got appointed to an advisor position on the Oklahoma Educational State Department's Library Committee, which is a whole nother mess that we're not gonna get into right now.
Why do they say the word cis like that? Do you even need to qualify that this is a cis person? I feel like that should be assumed. Kind of a detail you could take for granted, I guess. But I guess most of the people that Fuzz talks about are probably trans ladies or whatever, so oh well.
Any podcast, YouTube video, TikTok, or any content mentioning my name during that time would get millions of views. I had hundreds of thousands of people harassing me online, and some even went to more extreme lengths to harass me in real life. One of which ways was reporting me to school.
Once again, not to sound like a broken record here, but I really think that it has way less to do with what you say and more to do with how you say it, which you can see as a shitty reality, but there are thousands of pro-LGBT creators online who make videos and are very popular, more popular than you even, who do not get nearly as much hate from commentary videos. At the end of the day, there are undoubtedly homophobic people who don't like you, and if you were reported to the school for an unjust reason, then I actually feel bad for you. Getting someone unjustly fired from their job sucks no matter who it is. So I'm curious as to their explanation of that.
In September of last year, I was called into HR's office for 1, being reported by the haters, and 2, apparently the freshmen were writing my username on whiteboards, and the school wanted to make sure I wasn't self-promoting my brand, which I wasn't. The freshmen had a very hard time adjusting to the fact I worked at that school and freaked out on the daily. All the other kids at school hated the freshmen and would be like, you guys are stupid. Why are you freaking out? It is just mall. Chill out. Jeez, bro. Freaking freshmen.
Okay, so the rest of the school was on your side. It was just these goddamn 14-year-olds. Well, honestly, I can see why it would be a distraction in class for your teacher to be a TikToker who makes videos, of you being you. Teachers are supposed to be normies. They're supposed to be one of us, not some famously annoying TikTok content creator who thinks playing Hogwarts Legacy is transphobic. On one hand, you can complain about them being annoying, but on the other, they're literally like teenagers. What do you expect them to do? Not be annoying? It's actually in their job application for when you want to be a teenager that you have to annoy the shit out of everyone around you. So this is not a very shocking thing to me personally.
It was then during this meeting though, I explained that I was internet famous and that I make LGBTQ educational content on the internet, and that I was targeted towards the end of summer, and that our very own town's manager was aware I was being harassed, as well as the local police department being informed and then later involved. At the end of the meeting, my manager said, word for word, and I never forgot this, I don't care if you swear like a sailor or post whatever you want to post. It is your social media and you can do whatever you want to do with it. Hearing those words, and knowing that the school supported me and was going to have my back through that mess motivated me to keep creating and to keep going, and made me believe that the haters couldn't take my job away from me. Or so I thought. On October 30th, 2023, I received an email from my HR manager asking to sit down to talk about my social media posts. I hadn't posted about working at school on TikTok in a couple of weeks, and the only post I could think of was where I let the art club kids face paint my face to practice before a big football game. And I thought for some reason HR wasn't gonna be happy. I let them face paint my face and were gonna yell at me, but that wasn't the case at all. Considering the comments on this video were so horrible, I do believe this was the motivation for the hater to commit the crime that they did. The morning of November 2nd, before my meeting with HR, I was notified by email by our substitute booking website that all of my jobs that I had booked out till March were taken away from me and I was released from working them. Immediately, I got a gut-sinking feeling in my stomach and realized something more serious was going on, and I had no clue what it was. When I walked into the meeting, my HR manager asked me if I knew why I was here. I said I had no idea, besides wanting to talk about my social media posts. They then pulled out a yellow folder and slid 2 screenshots of 2 old thirst traps across the table to me. And I was just like, oh my god, wow, oh my god, I haven't seen these videos in forever. Oh my god. This is from within the first month of me making TikToks every day. When the gays were using TikTok as a dating app. Oh my god. I still had long hair. I didn't go by Mall yet or Fuzz. Wow. These'll be 4 years old in 2 months. That's crazy. Holy crap. Oh my god. It very much was like how Tina Fey described seeing her old content to Chris Olsen in a recent interview.
You feel like it's easy for you to remember a lot of the things that you've done?
Sometimes I will see something from SNL or 30 Rock and like I'll be in a clip and I'll be like, I literally have no memory of doing that.
Sure.
Wait a minute. 4 years? Yeah. Look right here at the timestamp on the video. It literally says right here when the video was posted and made. Oh my god! We were planning on cutting ties with you today, but this could change some things. A person sent an email to the school this morning with these videos attached, complaining and wanting you fired. Knowing the haters too, they probably also threatened the school in some way too.
Okay, so realistically, if whoever sent that email had threatened the school in that email and been like, I'm gonna do something drastic, then there's no way the school would actually take their warning, take their advice if they made an actual threat. But if, Fuzz is being honest, and it was just these 2 4-year-old posts, one of them being a lip sync video and the other being like a dating me facts video, then I feel like that is not justification to fire this person at all. Some teacher firings will be justified in my mind, like if you're trying to educate your students that they should be gay or trans or something like that, or you're trying to give them hormones or, talk to them about sex, then like, yeah, I could see a decent reason for action there, because I don't think teachers should really be involved in that way. But if all that happened is they posted 2 TikToks years ago that were not even sus, then that sucks. I actually feel bad for them.
I reached out to HR to see if a decision had been made yet, and almost immediately my HR manager emailed back and said they had decided on going through with firing me. Which broke my heart. I had felt so ashamed when I was fired at first. I have never been fired from a job before, let alone one that I enjoyed doing. But then I started thinking, and I remembered and got so angry when I remembered the fact that the school in the past has protected a male teacher who went to jail, was accused of beating his wife, and who still works at the school while students frequently look up his mugshot and laugh at him. And another male teacher who was caught with screenshots saved to his computer of students in their bikinis that he stole from their personal Instagrams. And it just felt so wrong that these men could be and were protected by the school, while the only out and openly queer teacher at school was hate crimes and then ultimately led to the school firing them. It just filled me with rage.
Look, this person is very obnoxious, and I don't even want to be in the same room as them, but I feel like part of me wants to be, I don't know, fair or something, okay? Something in me wants to be like, you, okay? Something in me wants to be like, this person is cringe, oh my god, they make me cringe. But the rational part of me has to say that if this entire story is real, and there's nothing I'm missing, if all the information is accurate, then they should not have been fired from school. They were probably fine. And I feel bad for them, for real, I do. Now, the cis woman they mention here is actually a pretty famous one named Libs of TikTok. It's basically the handle of this person who has been posting about gay and trans stuff for a long time, and is very controversial for her tactic of doxing teachers who she believes should be fired. Now, sometimes it seems to be justified, like here where she calls out a school for letting students suck on the toes of some teachers during a fundraising assembly. That is pretty demonstrably clear to me that these teachers are fucking weird and probably shouldn't be teaching, right? And I don't know how 3 of them were okay with this, and the entire school seemingly at the moment was like, nah, this for real, this shit cool, cuz.
He is devouring them!
No, it's not. It's fucking strange, bro. What is wrong with you? Some of the more controversial stuff people would argue against, though, when it comes to Libs of TikTok, would be when she goes after schools who have like a trans book in the library. Libs of TikTok believes these books should not be in the library, and others believe that they should be in there and that it's transphobic to take them out. Now, to any more right-wing people in my audience, my take here may piss you off a little bit. My bad, but I kind of don't care that there's a trans book in the school library. If it's like pornographic, then obviously that's one thing, but I mean, transgenderism is a big point of discussion today, and if they want to have a book in the library about it, I don't really care, as long as the school doesn't want to censor other books like Mein Kampf or, for example, the Communist Manifesto, extremely important pieces of literature, okay? I think having a school library chock full of different ideas is a good thing, actually. Now, if a teacher is pressuring students to become trans or having conversations with them about it, about if they should transition or not, I would be against that, because I think parents should be the ones to talk about that with their children, not a teacher. But a book in the library, for the most part, I don't really care. I'm curious to see where this culture war stuff goes in the next few years. Way back in like 2014, we had people like Trigglypuff and Big Red and Humongous What, all of these libtard icons. And then they gave way to the anti-SJW guys. And then once those guys were cringe, you had BreadTube. And once BreadTube was cringe, BreadTube, by the way, I'd say is probably more aligned with this like fuzz person than anything else. Then we had the Red Pill. And the Red Pill stuff is like cringe now. And it's kind of like the MGTOW stuff, actually, come to think of it, like 10 years ago. Men going their own way, which came before the, you know, the Big Red people and the SJW libtards or whatever of the early 2010s. And now it seems like we've circled back around culturally. So next, I think we are in store for some extreme cringe, and then there will be some big pushback wave to that, and that'll probably be a bunch of big commentary videos. Should be fun, whatever it is. I'm excited personally. Thanks for watching my video. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye. And be sure to become a member. For $5 a month, they get the members-only podcasts and exclusive videos that only members get. Thanks so much for your support.